Hello everyone and welcome back to my US Diary official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Covetousness might enkindle as Taylor Hayes discovers a new love interest. Is the reunion of Ridge and Brooke Logan formerly at threat? The end of his engagement with Taylor, Ridge snappily jumped into a new relationship with Brooke and prompted Carter Walton to officiate their marriage incontinently. It's apparent that Ridge is completely committed to Brooke and their participated future. This doesn't guarantee an easy path ahead. While Brooke and Ridge are presently enjoying their happy moment, that joyful state might not last as long as they hope. Indeed, though Brooke holds the title of Ridge's true love, he'll always have concern for Taylor and her wheel. Ridge will surely want to check on Taylor and ensure she's doing all right following their bifurcation and not returning into broken heart pattern. We don't know yet who the new man in Taylor's life will be. Clearly, Taylor has come to terms with the fact that Brooke is the woman Ridge solicitations after so numerous times of his waffling. She's gotten used to it. Fate continues to draw Ridge and Brooke back into each other's lives, yet his undetermined passions for Taylor could pose an issue. Ridge's covetousness muscle flare over when Taylor starts to connect with a new man. According to B&B spoilers, Taylor is set to be attracted to another romantic prospect this fall, which is bound to catch Ridge's eye. There hasn't been any evidence on who Taylor's coming love interest will be, but Deacon Sharp could be a strong contender. Cleric and Sheila Sharp's marriage is facing significant troubles due to the entire Luna Nozawa affair. However, you can be sure Ridge will come worried if Taylor and Deacon are on the path to love. Ridge might have a problem with Taylor moving on with nearly anyone, but he'll be particularly furious if she moves on with Cleric. Given that Ridge doesn't trust Cleric and has always been cautious of him, he may come defensive of Taylor and attempt to intermediate. There was a time many times back when Brooke and Taylor chose themselves, that Brooke indeed tried to fix Deacon and Taylor up. Brooke wouldn't abide any jealousy on Ridge's part over Taylor. Brooke wouldn't tolerate any outbursts of covetousness, particularly if Ridge appears to be fixated on Taylor rather than concentrating on their coming chapter together. This could serve as a new source of conflict for Ridge and Brooke as they embark on their remarriage, so keep an eye out for any distressing developments that may arise. It seems like Ridge always wants the woman he see and have, while he's with the other woman. Brooke and Ridge are doubtful to enjoy lasting connubial happiness, anyhow of how positive they may feel about their reunion at the moment. Remy Price putatively doesn't hide Luna Nozawa. That leads to a group battle with the youthful killer. Meanwhile, Thomas Forrester demands answers from Ridge Forrester. Remy was stunned when Luna ran into his apartment. The youthful man allowed. She was dead and really started to question his reason. Also, Luna prayed him for help. While Luna thinks she can just smile and get her own way, it doesn't work out like that. It seems that Remy wouldn't risk his future for Luna. Luna is being possessed by Will Spencer, Katie Logan, Bill Spencer and Lee Finnegan. Lee walks into the door to find people in her apartment. She'll be frightened when Katie announces that Luna took advantage of Will. Luna reacts like she's surprised. The good croaker will be confused, but that's when someone, likely Will, explains that Luna assaulted him the night of the creation party. Lee will realize her trust and stopgap in Luna was lost. Of course, Lee will completely snap on her granddaughter. Lee choking Luna, but that might not be. Thomas will continue demanding answers. By the time that the coming occasion rolls around, Thomas will no longer be alone with Brooke Logan in the dressing room at Forrester Creations. Ridge enters and ends up getting blasted by his own son. Thomas screams for Ridge to tell him that Brooke is lying. Still, Ridge can't do that. It seems that Thomas's fury is about to explode. Will the youthful man ruin all the progress he's made and come indeed deadlier than ahead? Ridge do when he has to choose between Brooke and his children? Thomas completely lose it and try to exclude Brooke for good? It seems he's about to head down a veritably dark path. Will Spencer informs his parents that Luna Nozawa is alive. Remy Price sees a ghost. Plus, Thomas Forrester threatens Brooke Logan. At Lee Finnegan's apartment, Will sluggishly backs down from his snooper. The youthful man declares she's going back to captivity ever. Will calls Katie Logan. Luna is shocked. Before Will tells his mama anything, Luna flees out the door. Will chases her. The youthful woman runs into an uncorked apartment. Remy is there. Isn't she supposed to be dead? Luna says, surprise. Remy prodigies if he's losing his mind again. Luna begs him to hide her, she needs further time to make a life with Will. Katie calls Will back. They're going to meet at Bill Spencer's house so Will can explain what's going on. Will arrives at Bill's place. Katie is formerly there. Bill mentions that Will looks like he's seen a ghost. Because he has, Will declares. Luna is alive. At Forrester Creations, Brooke and Ridge Forrester talk about being reunited again. Brooke has a surprise for him now that they're back together. Meanwhile, Taylor Hayes recalls Ridge ending their engagement. Thomas arrives and blames Brooke. Taylor doesn't want her son getting all worked up, she'll be okay. Thomas announces that this isn't right. Taylor isn't interested in being anyone's alternate choice. Thomas still thinks everything would be different if it weren't for Brooke. At Il Giardino, Donna Logan Forrester and Eric Forrester are sitting at a table. They both get textbook dispatches asking them to meet ground at the office. Eric walks into Forrester Creations. That's when Ridge shares the news that he married Brooke. Eric is so relieved and happy. They bandy Taylor and how worried she's about the engagement suddenly ending. Ridge is concerned how Thomas will reply. The primogenitor reminds Ridge that he needs to concentrate on his own happiness, not his children's. Brooke is joined by Donna and Daphne. They gush over Brooke's ring. Brooke is going to search for lingerie for tonight. Daphne gives her a special incense. Donna is thrilled for her. Daphne and Donna leave so Brooke can try on lingerie. Thomas barges in while Brooke is in a bitsy camisole and silky films. She puts on a mask while Thomas harangues about stopping Brooke from causing further destruction to his family. Brooke will no way hurt his family again. Taylor got ready for her romantic night with Ridge. She couldn't stay to spend some alone time with him since they've been working so much recently. Ridge assured Brooke that he'd make effects right by breaking off his engagement with Taylor. Yet, he's been dragging his bases ever since they returned home from Italy. Having Thomas back in city hasn't helped matters moreover. He's been checking in on his father, making sure that he marries his mama this time. Ridge's broken pledges have left their family shattered. Yet, Thomas blames Brooke for what happened to their family. He claims she's the reason Ridge has left his kiddies behind so numerous times. Formerly again, Ridge finds himself in a delicate spot. He made a pledge to Brooke, yet he told Thomas that he'd keep their family together. Still, he couldn't stop lying to himself and to Taylor presently. Their romantic night ended on a sad note when Ridge said he loved Taylor and their family. Although he can't stand the study of breaking her heart again, he to tell her the verity. Ridge couldn't pick a marriage date, and he couldn't marry her. This verity lemon will leave Taylor in heartache formerly again. Her broken heart pattern could return, and it could be worse this time around. Thomas surprised Brooke at the office. He advised her to stay down from his father. He doesn't want her to mess with his family, but his warning suggests that he could be headed down a dark path. Stay until he finds out that his father called off his engagement with Taylor. Thomas is formerly obsessed with Brooke and blames her for tearing up his family. He could put her in peril, which would affect in Ridge saving her life formerly again.